Welcome to the guidance. Take a posture that feels comfortable to you. Stretch up and settle in. Lengthen your spine. Relax your shoulders. And start by keeping your eyes open for this practice. We are going to do a see, hear, feel practice, starting with outer experiences, moving into inner experiences, and then freely floating our attention across experiences. So now, whenever you feel ready, just take 3 slow and gentle breaths and relax your body and float your attention across your outer visual, auditory, and somatic experience. Your outer visual experience will be anything you see. An auditory experience would be a sound that you can hear in your environment or silence. And a somatic experience would be any physical sensation in the body. If, as you're practicing, you have a cough or an itch, you label it as feel. Just float your attention and see where your attention is naturally drawn to. Note the experience, label it as see, hear, or feel, and notice the details for a few seconds. Keep repeating this every few seconds. Note, label, notice the details, and repeat. If your attention gets pulled into thoughts, emotional sensations, gently come back only to outer experiences. Your thought can still happen, but bring your attention back to something you see in your outer environment, or something you hear, or a physical sensation. By doing this each time, you develop the ability of building equanimity towards experiences that arise when you're trying to pay attention to something. Now, gently let go of your outer experiences and bring your attention to inner experiences. Your inner experience would be the space behind your closed eyes. so you can close your eyes as you do this part of the practice. Any thought or absence of thought that you notice as you practice, and any kind of emotional sensation or absence of it is your inner experience. Even noticing that I don't have a thought right now is a valuable way of training the mind to prioritize restful experiences. So float your attention in your inner system and note and label your visual, auditory, and emotional body sensations. You will hear sounds in your environment. You will still continue to feel physical sensations, but the skill we are trying to develop is bringing ourselves back to only our inner experiences. This helps build your concentration and your sensory clarity because you're able to clearly detect what is a distraction, what is your focus. Every few seconds, float your attention across inner experiences, note, label, notice the details, and repeat the cycle. Your attention might be drawn to your thoughts repeatedly. That's absolutely fine. Just note and label it as here and stay with it. Try to maintain an even pace. So, when you note and label a thought, you're just observing it arise and pass. And if it moves from one sense category to the other, if it goes to a blank screen or images behind your closed eyes for some time, goes to a thought, comes to an emotional sensation, that is also absolutely fine. All is good. We're just giving the mind a place to pause in the present. And that present moment experience might come up as a thought, an image, a blank screen, or an emotional sensation. Now, gently let go of your inner experience and freely float your attention across the three sense categories. can go to inner or outer experience. Being able to detect which sense category an experience belongs to, and being able to differentiate this is outer, this is inner, this is active, this is restful, indicates your sensory clarity skill, which means that you're clearly aware that how you function as a sensory system. And if at any point you identify that you're distracted, it still builds your concentration skill. Gently just label the thought as here and come back to the practice. Every few seconds, just continue to note your experience, label it, and notice the details. Each time you do this, you're training your mind to pause in the present, to pause with what is real for you in your sensory system. You start feeling restless, tired, sleepy, or if you notice that you've zoned out and stopped labeling, just restart by labeling the present moment experience. If it's sleepiness, it's a physical sensation. If it is boredom or restlessness, it's an emotional sensation. If it is irritation, it's an emotional sensation. So just see what is true for you in the moment and label it and continue the practice. Now, gently, you can allow the see, hear, feel practice to drop and just take a moment to wish well for yourself. You can repeat these words either loudly or mentally. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be safe in body and mind. May I live life with ease. Just stay with any kind of emotional body sensation that comes up for you in the moment. Gently, whenever you feel ready, you can rub your palms together, place it over your eyes, and transition out of the practice. I invite you to keep a background practice of see, hear, feel as you go through the day today. A background practice would be when you're doing any kind of task, try it with simple tasks. Maybe when you're typing an email, you use the visual image of the computer to keep coming back to the present moment. Similarly, when you're on the phone, again, use see, hear, feel, and come back to whatever is your real time experience.